Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We got a Head Shape V8 for you today, and this is a really cool ski because it's basically an intermediate level ski, but it has a really high performance and high-end build. So they're taking a lot of the things that they use in the Core and in the Super Shape series of skis, both very high-end products, and just kind of making it into an easier turning format, more on trail, more front side. And that's where this V8 really makes a lot of sense, is in a groomer format. But if you're looking for something that has, just a nicer overall quality of build, Head does a great job at filtering, technology, even down from their race room into something like this, into this V8 here. It does all start with a nice Karuba wood core with 2 sheets of carbon. It's basically a head core build, but in a front side shape. So we do get those 2 layers of carbon to mix with that lightweight Karuba in the wood. They keep it pretty thin, they're keeping that thinner profile. And then they do have this central spine here of just added material kind of in that, middle, I guess, almost 2/3 of the ski. In the central portion, there's that center spine for stability and control. So they're putting a lot of those, additional materials into the ski to give it that higher end feel, even though it's more of like just an intermediate cruiser. But even intermediate skiers deserve to have a nice high quality product. That's where these Shape series of skis comes in, specifically this V8 here. 75 millimeters underfoot, so definitely on the front side of the spectrum. It's nice to have a good balance point for when you're standing on the ski. That's kind of where we see a little bit of a skill set come into play, but it's super easy to turn. This is the 163. This thing produces a 12-meter turn radius, so pretty short, almost in that slalom realm, and that just makes it really fun and easy to make short swing carved turns. You kind of get a sense for the shape. I'll put them together in a second, but not only does the central spine help with that stability, but they also get their energy management circuits here as well. These act as radiators and filters for unwanted vibrations, keeping your skis pretty firmly planted on the snow. But pretty light as well. This thing has the track system on it. You can put one of the new protector bindings. I kind of call it a standard option. If you have the option to put a safer binding on a ski, you should probably go ahead and do that. It's got a lateral heel release, so it just helps reduce knee injuries and just keep you safer on the hill. But even with this plate, this ski's 1,562 grams, so you get the benefits of that carbon and that thinner profile overall. But yeah, from a shape and footprint perspective, we're dealing with some nice positive camber here. You see the energy built into the ski. And not much to talk about in terms of rocker. There's just a slight amount at the very tip, but, really helping with turn initiation rather than flotation. Certainly if, the groomers get cut up during the day, it's going to help you kind of stay on top of that. But overall, it's really just helping keep the ski feeling smooth. If you take all the rocker out of it, it just ends up being a little bit more demanding and twitchy. Nothing to talk about from a taper perspective. This thing follows along the lines of a Super Shape in the shovel for sure. And then we see a little bit of a difference in the tail. That Super Shape is very much squared off, zero taper. This thing is a little bit rounder, and that's just going to be smoother at the tail end of the turn. But not much to talk about in terms of tail rocker. Tiny bit of splay back there, just helping with the release portion, not helping with driftiness or any type of free ride options at all. This thing is certainly more squarely at home on front side groomers rather than any type of off-trail adventures. They do make the V10, which is about 10 millimeters wider. So if you want to get into that, they do make a wider version of this ski. Again, same build, same everything, just a different footprint. Nice to see that high-end construction and technology filter into skis like this. Kind of opens up a little bit for the masses basically, and gets more people into a higher end ski. You can kind of feel what race-like technology is, but in an easier to turn and friendly format. So make sure you check out this Head Shape V8 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.